This is a terrible time.
Huh.
Let's start with the melee then. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in DayZ 1.08. We're on the console. I should say we're in 1.08 experimental. We are chilling in 108.153.144, and we are checking out the rating changes yet again. I'm also here with RazorTube from the BoiFriendSquad. Say hello.
Hi!
Hi! We are, did I say we're chilling on the Xbox? We're on that Xbox experimental. This pertains to everybody. As soon as 1.08 experimental goes to live branch, these changes will go to the main branch and everybody will have access to it from the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox. So I know you people on the PlayStation 4 don't have access to the 1.08 experimental, but that's okay. If things go well, these changes will come over to that live branch. So it's definitely pertinent. So here we go. We did one of these earlier, and the building buff is huge, and it's great. It's what we've needed. So I've got RazorTube here to help me out. We're going to do melee. We're going to shoot at it. We're going to see if we can take out a standard wooden wall, just the lower portion, from absolute 100% health down to however much we can knock it down with all the melee and all of the weapons we have. I should note that we are playing on a live server, an official server, and there are definitely people outside, and this is going to get dicey quick. So hopefully we can get through this all the way and show you guys what we're in for with the new building changes. I'm calling it building 2.0, as building structures have a massive buff. And we should also note that it appears that combination locks you cannot destroy from just standard hacksaws. So it looks like you'll have to, any structure that you see, whether it's a gate, locked or not, you're going to have to destroy the wall itself. And yeah, it's nice. It's what we've been looking for. So here we go. I guess we can start here. I would say let's start with some melee, and we'll count off how many swings we do on it, and we'll kind of take it from here. So also noted real quick, and this is part of our whole segment here. I've got a crowbar, and people will be asking us, "Hey, can you dismantle like you used to?" No, you can't. I mean, you can, but it's very limited. One of the few things you can use are a crowbar, and you have to be in the very tight circle on the interior of a wall like this. You should see a dismantle, and here, you can pick that up. You should be able to see it. And I think you can do it with a hatchet too, maybe? I don't know if you can do it with the splitting axe. If you just pick up the crowbar, if you can see it. Again, hopefully, since we're in 1.08 experimental.
Oh, you have to be real close.
Yeah, that's changed a lot. And also, I don't know if we made this clear or not, that combination locks, you cannot hacksaw them, at least in the current version that we're sitting in. That may change in future updates, but we're trying to show you the overall changes to show just how much you're going to want to start building and creating barricades, because it appears that door locks and actual walls have substantial meaning now. So here we go. We might have some cuts here and there. We're going to try to really count off how many swings we've done on the wall between the two of us, and how many shots we put into the wall, and what types. So we're going to start off with a few counting, but we'll probably end up jumping and give you guys a summary once we get there. So I'm going to start with the crowbar on the hard side of the wall here, and just start going to town. We're going to have to hit the lower portion. So I'm just, you'll notice that we literally have to swing at it. So this is a pristine crowbar. I'm going to write it down, crowbar, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Insane. And you guys about to pass out.
92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 on the crowbar. Okay, so I don't know if this crowbar is actually doing damage or not, and maybe we include this, maybe we don't. But let me see if I know that the fireman's axe is, but I'm going to write down that we have 100 hits on this, and I'll continue to test it with the crowbar later. But I'm going to hit with the fireman's axe now, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, yeah, you want to use yours and just keep track?
Let me write this down.
It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, this is going to be a while.
All right, so I know we have a jump cut up to this point. We've hit this 100 times with a crowbar. I didn't see any damage on the crowbar, so we'll see if that's actually significant, but we're going to try. That's not a fireman's axe. Which one is that? Is that the splitting axe?
Splitting axe, yeah.
Okay, so
go ham on it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the wall. The wall is completely green. Is that a pristine splitting axe?
It's worn.
Okay, so it's starting with worn. We'll just count how many swings you do on it. Just make sure that you're hearing the wood chunks. And again, we'll have another fast cut. We'll have a few counts here, and then we'll fast cut to the end and give you our our summary. So again, we're hitting the lower wooden wall portion, which you're going to have to break through before you attack the frame itself. So RazorTube, give us the swing, beefcake.
Okay, here we go.
It's hard, right? It's totally different.
It won't let me swing at it.
No, like you have to swing manually. Hold, yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we go.
All right, hang on. Hold on 100. 100 hits. How bad's your axe now?
Worn to badly damaged in 100 hits.
Okay, so badly. All right, so a little review. Obviously, we've cut to this point here. RazorTube has been nice enough to bang this out. He said his splitting axe started at worn. It's now badly damaged with 100 hits. If you look at the wall, the only way we can really tell how this is damaged is we'll see a visual difference down here. We haven't seen one of those visual differences yet, and so it's still at full health. Well, it's not. It's just between like that next tier of damage. So we'll keep going. How bad is it? You want me to start swinging mine? Might as well take a break.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm using a fireman's axe now, firefighter axe, which is also at worn, and firefighter's axe, and I'm gonna start swinging. So we have 100 total hits on there with the splitting axe, and we're gonna see if we can't at least get the visual state down. Oh yeah, we have the crowbar too, but we don't know if the crowbar actually counted for the outside. We have 100 hits on that too. It didn't take any damage. That's why I was like, I don't know if it's actually damaging it or not, but we'll see. I know you can actually physically punch these and do very little damage. So if you have a bunch of people, you can fist this thing up if that makes any sense. But I wouldn't recommend it. You've already seen how beefy this is. We have yet to knock it down one part. So again, we'll have another jump as we start to bang this out. Okay, here we go. We go first person. 1, 2, 3, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, hold on.
33 is when it changed.
I'm actually on 34, but you can see the visual difference now on the actual wall. So remember, if this was a complete wall, we'd have to destroy this completely before we could start hitting the frame itself. So you can already start to see just how beefy these are. It's no joke. And again, you can attack these with melee, explosives, and bullets. So you're going to have to use a combination probably of everything. So we're looking at the firefighter's axe is now badly damaged for me, and I believe this is doing a bit more damage, but who really knows. I'm going to keep going, and we're going to fast cut to me destroying this fireman's axe all the way from worn. So I'm on 34 hits. Here we go. 60, 61, 62, 60. Whoa. 61. Pretty awesome though. Oh, you got one right there? Oh, that's mine. I was like, oh, that's looking mighty dandy. I'm going to throw it over there in the corner. Boop. Let's see what else we got over here in our bag of goodies.
I fixed my axe with the sharpening tool.
Yes, sharpening tools, you'll find out that they are extremely useful for these scenarios. I'm going to try a pipe. And we're going to see how many swings we can do for damage. So we're doing a lot of melee. We want to do a lot of the loud stuff later. So we've already got it to go into 1 damage state, but if you roll over the fence, you can see that it's still green. So this looks like it went from pristine to worn, if it's the same state system we have for everything else. And RazorTube is using a sharpening stone, which is going to become the new Raider's best friend, as it'll help you keep reusing your tools itself. You might want to check your shoes when you're done, sir. Looks like they're close to getting ripped.
I already repaired them.
Ah. Roger. Alright, well, here we go. So, we have a total of 100 crowbar hits, 100 hits with the splitting axe, 33 hits, I'm sorry, 61 hits with the firefighter's axe from worn to destroyed. So we're looking at 234 combined melee hits. I'm starting with the pristine pipe, and we're going to count off how many of those we have. So, here we go. And we're going to have a fast cut by the time we're done, because this is going to take a minute. 100. Okay, so another cut. We've done 100 hits with the pipe. And it may or may not be damaging it the way we think it is, or it's so minuscule, like fists, or a little bit above fists, because we still are pristine on this. And we don't see it. I mean, obviously it's going to take a lot more damage to this wall before we see a damage state change. But we're going to try another melee, like an edge weapon melee, because this may be in the same category as the crowbar. But we'll still add it to the list, just we want to let you know where that's at. So have you repaired your splitting axe, sir? Okay, so we're going to damage the splitting axe. So yours starts at
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 41.
Okay, stop.
43. Yep.
41. It got
He's
more
at 41.
damage. Yeah. And then what's your total count? Yeah. So we're gonna do another fast cut. But again, I know we say this each time, but we weren't kidding when we said these got a substantial buff. And remember, this is wood, not metal. So, and this is just one wooden wall. You still have to hit the frame. So, go ahead and continue, I guess, until your splitting axe is broken. We had a damage state change at 41 damage on this particular weapon. So, do your thing, girl.
Here we go. 107, 108, 109.
109 and yours broke.
110
Okay.
hits.
All right. So 109 and it went to destroyed. Whew. So we've got 2 damage state changes. We've hit the crowbar 100 times. We've used a splitting axe 100 hits. Then we used a fireman's axe and hit it a total of 61 times. Then we hit it with a pipe 100 times. Then we hit it with another splitting axe 109 times. And now I'm going in with a fireman's axe and starting with pristine. And we're going to go. So if you want to be my eyes for the state change. 52, 53, 54.
53.
And look.
53.
Defense, I think, okay, so I think the total health is defense itself. Because it's not showing the data. Because this is looking like it's getting pretty close to getting waxed. 53, sorry, on this axe, we got damage state change. So I think we're getting close. So I'm on hit 54, but it damaged at 53, so I'm going to keep going. A 798. 98, and it's destroyed. The fireman's axe. So we went from pristine to destroyed in 98 hits. And through this cycle, we got 53. Hit 53 is when we had a damage state change on this lower wall. So we'll keep going. It looks like we might be clipping some of the frame itself, so we got to be careful.
Frame too?
Yeah, we got to make sure we're just hitting the lower wall for the test. But this will give us a nice ballpark. I mean, you'll be like, hey, it'll take this many tools to... We've destroyed 3 axes completely. Some of them have been repaired. What else we got in our... It's a graveyard. We have to start shooting it soon.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sledgehammer in here.
Yes. Grab that. That's perfect. Okay. Razor Tube
ready?
is going to beat it up with a sledgehammer now. This is crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna come first person for this.
Yep.
Alright. 1, 2, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 101.
How badly damaged is it?
101 hits so far. And the sledgehammer is just damaged.
Keep going until it's
101
destroyed.
hits.
Yeah, keep going to your
Oh yeah,
destroyed.
you know it. 3, 84, 85.
84. 184.
85.
Or 180.
Okay.
184
You're good.
is...
It's a lot of damage.
I'm going to bust out the calculator, dude. That's a lot of damage. In summary, Razor Tube and I were wailing on this with just melee. Now remember, this is a wooden wall for 108. And it was just a wooden wall, not the frame. A total of 752 hits. I'll give you the breakdown of everything that we used. Crowbar, 100 hits. Splitting axe, 100 hits. Firefighter's axe, 61 hits. Pipe, 100 hits. Splitting axe again, 109 hits. Fireman's axe again, 98. Sledgehammer, 184, and then it destroyed the lower wall. So it's give or take, but at total swings or hits, and this took us roughly 20 minutes just with a wooden wall. It was 752 hits plus or minus. So you can already see what a massive buff this is. And this was just a melee attack on the lower portion of the wall. So, yeah. I don't know if we have enough to destroy the frame, dude. I'm scared.
Intense.
Well, let's, shall we attempt it?
I mean, we're here.
Yeah, let's do it. So, Razor Tube and I are going to engage the lower wooden frame, which is going to be a lot harder to hit, by the way. So we might have to switch to weapons and go loud, but again, we're on this live server, an official server on 108 experimental, so we're really trying to nail this down. So go ahead and I'm going to mark this as lower frame, and just do the best you can hitting it, and this is with sledge, right?
Yeah.
All right, do
Here
your
we
thing,
go.
girl.
2, 3, 4, 5. 65.
65, and then it got destroyed. I don't see a damage state change on the lower frame, do you?
Not at all.
Okay, well, it's time to try a pickaxe. which is probably going to do a lot
Good
of
luck.
damage. So in a nice little review, it looks like the sledgehammer from pristine to totally damaged, you got a lot of swings off of it, and it looks like it did some decent damage. So it looks like that's going to be one of the melee weapons you want to use. And we're going to try first swing with a pickaxe, and we'll see how good or bad this does. This is going to be a lot harder to hit because we're now attacking the lower wooden frame. So here we go. This is pristine, I believe. 76, 77, 78.
77. 77.
Whew. Okay. Keep going. I'm at Warren. 79, 80, 81, 60. Oops, no, it's 59. So at 159 frame damaged. 19, 20, 21, 20, 21. Okay, so we went through,
yeah.
it was 221 hits. We went from a pristine pickaxe to destroyed. And at 77 frame hits on this one. You actually hit it with 65 sledgehammer hits for the frame. Then I did an additional 77. Yep. So the frame, Razor hit it with 65 sledgehammer hits. His sledgehammer got destroyed. Then I started with a pickaxe, and we have a total of 142 hits. And then we had our first damage state.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay, in summary, we destroyed the wooden walls. We had to destroy the wooden frame portion. The wooden frame, RazorTube started with a sledgehammer, hit it 65 times. It was already damaged, so it went from, I think it was badly damaged or damaged, to destroyed. It was 65 hits. Then I started with a pristine pickaxe, and combined hits between the sledgehammer and pickaxe, it was 142 hits with mixture of melee. That was the first damage state. The next damage state using the pickaxe took us up to 224 hits, and we took it to another damage state. I'm sorry, it was just 2 damage states, and then we went from the pristine axe being destroyed at a total of sledgehammer and pickaxe 286, and the frame is still standing. You can see the graveyard here. So let's see if we have any more melee so we can get rid of this frame. So you can already tell the amount of stuff, the amount of damage. Look at our graveyard. Look at this. It's gone from nighttime. We're gonna beat this thing down with melee, dude. If it's the last thing we do.
Yeah. I could do a hatchet.
Yeah, try a hatchet. Let's try it.
7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82.
81.
82.
Okay. Was it 81 or 82?
Okay.
81.
We'll go with 81, yeah.
Frame destroyed. Okay. So again, in summary, just the lower wooden frame. We did a sledgehammer, a pickaxe, and 2 hatchets. They all were pristine except for the sledgehammer had some damage. They were all destroyed except for the last hatchet, and there was a total hits on the wooden frame, give or take, 475 hits. This is just a straight melee. And then if we add up the wooden wall that you had to destroy first, that was a total of 752 hits. And we went through a crowbar, splitting axe, fire axe, pipe, splitting axe, fireman's axe, and a sledgehammer. And again, the rundown for just the wooden part, and we're not sure if the crowbar or what was the other one, the pipe, if that did any damage, but we're going to include it in the numbers. It's part of that. So the wooden wall took 100 crowbar hits, 100 hits from the splitting axe. The fireman's axe was 61 hits. The pipe was 100 hits. The splitting axe was 109 hits. The fireman's axe was 98. The sledgehammer was 184, and that was for the wooden wall. So 752 hits, and then a total of an additional 475 hits for the frame. So I just want you to see the graveyard. Did you put the hatchet down there? Look at this. I don't know how
I'm about to.
Yeah, put it down there, baby.
This is all you need to bust down a lower wooden wall, and a lower wooden frame to a wall. Isn't that crazy?
And it took us 30 minutes, 35-ish. I mean, and there was 2 of us. So you're extremely exposed, and this is just one wall. So you can already start to see just how beefy and how awesome this is going to be for building in general for DayZ 1.08 for PlayStation 4 and the Xbox and the PC. So this will be coming to Live Branch soon enough. We'll let you know when that does happen, as this is still an experimental for PC and 1.08. But again, this is coming very soon for the Live Branch. And yeah, this was another raid test to see how we could melee raid our way through a standard wooden wall. So if you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like for both myself, Jade Monkey, and RazorTube. We are 2/3 of the Boyfriend Squad. It's also BioLazer, but he's not here with us right now. And hopefully we see you guys in the next video / live stream. And love you. Bye!
Yeah, baby.